Myles Garrett talked about what he has seen from this Browns defense as of late.
We're taking the ball away a little bit more, and I think we're showing up some of the glaring mistakes that we were making. Making sure that we're attached to guys, and I think the linebackers, even with the injuries, are coming downhill, making plays, through their gaps, and getting more TFLs and more run stops, making teams have to drop back and throw the ball, and they're in trouble when they do that. But at the end of the day, we are where we are, and we have to carry that momentum through the end of the season and into next season. And we can't forget what we were doing and how we prepared, and the plays that we made to get where we are. Especially after this game, you want to keep on stacking these wins. And when you look back, when you start watching film, when you're sitting with coach, during the off season, you look back at what you did and how you prepared, and that's something to really stack upon when you're trying to start off another season, coming out hot.
In Jackson, the run defense still struggled. I think it was over 7 yards a carry. Now they did get stops, they did create turnovers. There were 2 fourth-down stops, but you're not going to get where you want to go if you're giving up 7 yards a run.
No, not at all. And it was amazing to me that Baltimore decided to abandon the run and kept throwing. Like 2 out of the last 3 weeks, Houston and Baltimore, Cleveland has somehow tricked the opposing offenses to throw more when, the run defense has obviously been the sore spot for the team. But, kudos to those offensive coordinators for deciding to throw. Myles said that, they're generating more turnovers, which I think is a big thing. The defense has played well, but they've also played 2 below average quarterbacks in the last 3 weeks. So not getting my hopes up that the defense has turned the corner. But, if they want to make these teams with bad quarterbacks continue to throw, I think that only bodes well for the defense down the stretch.
Yeah, the linebacker and defensive tackle have got to – I almost think they have to change what they're looking for in them, because it seemed like there was a mindset that said, okay, we're going to dare you to run on us. And most of the defensive coordinators said, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, definitely. I think, and, talking to Jack Duffin, who's been on this show, they have focused more on pass rush and coverage, which means they're going to not spend as many resources on linebacker and defensive tackle, which obviously you still need. So, yeah, they're daring teams to throw, but then these opposing offenses have said, okay, we'll run and we'll gash you in the run. And that's why the run defense, I think, has been so bad, is because they haven't maximize the resources to shore up D tackle and linebacker, like you said. So they need to tweak their system a little bit. I think they're really good at corner. Edge outside of Myles Garrett is definitely iffy going into 2023, but they do need to patch up some holes a little bit more at linebacker and defensive tackle mostly.
Yeah, I would agree. Let's see how they address that. Not a lot of capital as far as the draft goes. They don't have the first-round pick. They can find a way to create some salary cap space, so we'll see what happens with that.